Hey guys, it's Alexa Vlogs here.
You want a little piece of that?
And in today's video, we're going to be doing, I'm going to be doing my first story time on this channel. So I'm super excited. Oh my god, I was like super excited. But I am super excited for my first story time on this channel. And the next videos are also going to be story times. 2 story times, so the next one, then the next one. So it's going to be 3 story times in a row, which I'm so excited to tell the other ones. Yeah, those other ones are going to be about what happened today to me in my life. But today, this one's going to be, I'm going to be talking about one that happened a month ago. I'm pretty excited to tell this because it's super funny. I love this story so much. So I was in the car with my big cousin and my baby cousin. So Viangna is my big cousin and she had my little cousin. She's 1 year old, right? Okay, we were on the car and we had so much fun that day. We went so many places. We finished out my big cousin's building that she moved out from her mom's house, and she's pregnant, so I'm so happy about that.
And I'm sorry if anybody comes and knocks on the door or walks in, because right now I'm in a hotel and anybody can come in here. And I'm in the room where me, my cousin, which is Mia, you guys know her because we're in DIY Girls all together, and my sister, and she's also in DIY Girls. So sorry for doing this so much and touching my hair and stuff like that and clapping, but yeah.
It came to a point when I was talking about us in the car and everything. We had so much fun, we went so much places. We got to this point where, sorry that I'm chewing so much because I have gum in my mouth. But yeah, we came to this point where we, the kids couldn't go into the place my cousin was going, so she was literally going to buy something. And we're like, okay. I said, I'll stay with her, it's no big deal, I got it. Because the car was right here. The place she was right there. So she can literally see us through this huge window. Right there, it's shaded black, but we saw her really well, but she wasn't where the window was. She was a bit far away from where the window was. So yeah, I want you guys to know this one thing. My baby cousin is a lunatic. She is crazy. She is unbelievable. I love her so much and everything, but she is crazy. Yesterday actually, one of those swinging chairs fell on her head, and she literally she has a huge cut on her nose that she was bleeding so much, and she has a cut here and stuff like that. I actually saw her yesterday also. So that happened. No, actually 2 days ago that happened to her. So I was like, oh my god, and stuff like that. I was like, oh my god, I feel so bad, this and that. We stayed in the car, right? My baby cousin was on top of my lap in the front seat because my big cousin, got a new car, and we didn't put any car seat in there. And as you know, Dominican Republic, in Ocoa, which is a super small little pueblo. A pueblo is small little place, kind of like a campo. Right now we're in Casa Campo La Romana, and we're in a hotel, like I just said. We are literally in Ocoa, which is a super small place compared to La Capital, compared to Nickelodeon, or compared to all these things. So there's barely any police looking at you, any of this, any of that. So we're like, why not, okay? We have nowhere else to take her. We can't take her to her grandma's house, can't take her anywhere, to her aunt's house or anything. So we took her. Yeah, so when we're in the car, right? She's all calm when she's with her mom. But one thing you should know, she's a horrible person with me. She is crazy. She will literally bite herself to cry. She goes, ow! Bites herself, starts crying. So yeah, that's her. We're in the car. The second my cousin got out the car, this girl jumps up. She jumps to the driver's seat, and she literally put her feet down like she was about to click brake and accelerate to go. I'm like, oh hell no. She stands up, right? This was literally how she looked. Let me show you guys. Sorry it's crooked, but this is us. she's here. She sits. She stands up. Right? Where you click brake and it's right now. She goes like this. Right? The minute she goes like that, I get up. I ran so fast. I didn't run. I moved holy crap, what is she about to do? I don't want to die. I grab her. She she would do anything for you not to grab her. Sorry. Right now it's super cold in this room. I have goosebumps. Let's turn the air on. And it's really cold. I would do anything to grab her. She would do anything to let go, to push me away. I'm like, no. And literally, okay, I grab her, right? I put her on the seat, on the front seat where I was sitting. And I sit on the side where the driver's seat is, where you open the thing to put things in and stuff like that. I was on that side while she was on the side of the door. She jumps. And for just a split second, I wasn't looking at her. A split second. She went on the driver's seat. She started playing around with the thing you hold to put the windows to go like this, or like this, or like this. She was moving this thing, okay, move. She was playing with it, move. I turn around, right? I'm sitting, okay? I'm sitting like this. I look. I see her, okay, this is how I see her. I see her two hands on the wheels, not on the wheel, yeah. I don't know what it's called, guys. I'm my mind is horrible today because something just happened to me, super embarrassing. I'm traumatized, but whatever. Her hands were where you do this, blah, blah. Her feet were where the brake was. And her other foot was where the accelerator was. I was just, okay, hello. I was staring at her and I was traumatized. I was I'm not gonna die. She clicks brake and I grabbed this girl I'm about to die once again. She bites me. She literally took almost a chunk of my skin off. And I freaked the heck out. I was screaming. I didn't cry, but I was holy crap. What the hey did you just do to me? I gave her my cousin's phone that she left unlocked in the car. And I put this little dancing clown called Choo-Choo-Ah. Super creepy. I hate it. But it's Choo-Choo-Ah, Choo-Choo-Ah. Yeah. I finally calmed down. And we had orange juice in the car. So I grabbed her cup and I put orange juice in it. I put the tap back on and I give it her. So at that point, she's super calm. So I decided to just look outside the window. Do anything. Because I didn't have my electronics at this point. But do anything to just distract me from her. Because she is, okay, she's watching shows that she clicks and scrolls and stuff like that. The next thing I hear, I just let her call. Literally, look at her. I just let her call whatever person she was calling. I'm not gonna say their name because I know them. They don't like to be on YouTube. They don't like to be shared to this world. So I'm going to call them Jay. So hello, okay. So she's calling Jay. I'm yeah. And I'm okay, whatever, call. And then I hear, hello? I'm and then she's hola tia, which means hi aunt. And I'm okay. And then they're who is this? And stuff like that. And I'm just looking, I was okay. My dumb mind was just like going crazy, like, oh, this just happened, that just happened, oh, this just happened. And I'm just sitting down watching her because I was so dumb. She calls and she's like, she says a horrible word in Spanish. I grabbed the phone from her and I ended the phone. This part was driving me crazy. She was jumping seat to seat, front to back to mine, front to back to mine, front to back to mine. And when she sees her mom, when she's on the driver's seat, when she was just jumping on the driver's seat, she sits. She gives me her mom's phone. She gives me the juice. She told me, put it on the floor where it was. She said, piso. I'm like, okay. So I listened to her. I put it down. She's like, the keys. She gave me the keys. She's like, put them wherever they went. I'm like, okay, I put them where they went. She came to my seat and jumped back to the seat. The worst thing she could ever do. So at this point, her mom turned around, went back to the store because she apparently forgot something. Guess what this girl does? I was looking out for like 5 seconds like this, like, oh, okay, yeah, she was talking to me. She turns the radio off. She puts it all the way on max. All the way. You know how loud that is? She puts like music on. That is like, the radio doesn't really work. It's like, that's how it sounds like. I'll put the noise talking and it was like, I was like, okay, whatever. She turns the radio on and I freak out. I feel like the world is gonna end because the car was shaking. Like, you know how when you put so much music, it's like boom, boom, boom. It was like boom, 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 like your heart, like boom, 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 boom. She was literally like, I don't know how to use the radios in that car. So I'm like clicking every button I can. I'm like clicking every single button I can find in that car. And like until I click this one, I'm like, oh, hell no. I clicked the button. Oh, great. So you guys, where was I? Yeah, I turned the radio off and finally my cousin comes back. She does everything she did again. She gave me the keys, her juice, the phone, everything. She starts cleaning up. I'm like, okay, all right. The worst thing she can do was jump from that seat to my seat to that seat back. She stays like this. Her mom walks in. She's so mad because apparently okay, so this is what she did. I didn't notice, but she broke, you know that thing you open and then like you can put stuff in it? She yanked it off. And that happened. So, yeah, she came in, everything was okay. And yeah, that was my first story time, you guys. I hope you liked this video. And yes, I love you guys. And as always, bye.